So since Thanksgiving, I've been getting up at like 3 in the morning every morning and working on this little Solidity, uh, Solidity human readable code compiled and Ethereum virtual machine deployed on a local host node program with a JavaScript user interface. I think it's cool from the DAP University, but their boot camp. It's what is it now? It's a couple days after St. Patty's Day, so it's taken me months, right? Only before work and after work. I only make so much progress every day, but I realized I left my laptop on for the last 2 months. I haven't turned it off once, and so trying to reboot this stuff, and I guess something got buggy and I have to like redo some of the code. I don't know. It's fun. It's made me not even want to do my other business projects and only work on becoming a blockchain programmer. Even though I'm not even a programmer, I've only taken like half of an intro PHP course. I pay programmers to do work on my program on the server that I have a license to use. This contact form. It's DocuPollutionForms.com. The person who made the contact form does modifications to it for me, and I just have the license from them, from a third-party licensing entity. But I know the original programmer. She's really, really cool. She helps me out a lot. But all that stuff, I have these other little platforms connected to it, like WHMCS, and we're setting up Rackspace email. It's getting together, but there's this thing called subscription fatigue, right? I work 52 hours a week doing security, and all but $198 of mine goes to bills, and mainly I spend $2,000 a month on all my platforms for my software as a service business that's about to go to marketing launch. So I thought, I'll start this bootcamp thing while I have some people doing this $5,000 of work overall. Since I'm not there all day, I can't answer a lot of questions, except for at certain times after work and then before work, and maybe an email or two during the work day, like at a regular break time. I'll spend 5 minutes every day sending an email, but I don't try to work on things really until I get home. It's going to be cool. It's going to be HIPAA compliant email. And, yeah. I just like this other stuff, though. Like, actually getting into little tiny bits of how JavaScript works. It's just cool. So, I'll be really happy when we get this little bit of a launch started. It's going to be $5 HIPAA compliant email. And then you can also upgrade and use a cPanel with WordPress. Our contact form is free. You get 3 contact forms, or it's $10 for the unlimited contact forms. It's all unlimited submissions. I never want to limit someone for how many people can talk to them if they are utilizing one of our contact forms. I have all these things I need to do, though, so I'm not really trying to sell the paid subscription of the contact form as much as something else that is all the way together. Rackspace email. We're going to put together our data merge that helps you automatically select and complete uploaded PDF documents. Now it's manual. You have to upload one at a time and then click what data someone submitted in a contact form goes into what fill in the blank. It has to be an unlocked PDF to look at the metadata on your PDF will show you what the name of the field is as well. And you can see what the text area, number area, field numbers are in your contact form. So we're making a next level of that to where you upload like 20 potential documents and you'll select from those and fill them out automatically the way you set the rules. We're using the same API. Actually, we're going to try to move from an API to this PDF.ninja PDF filler to putting the code on our server, because we can do that. Anything you can keep on your server, it's one less thing that someone can get in between. The API sphere is definitely fraught with hacking issues. I have had 0 of those because we're tiny, we're minuscule. We have only a few subscribers. We're not a big deal. But we're going to move underneath our WHM to make the contact form HIPAA compliant, set up the architecture for that. We have to set up secure firewalls for each instance, so the program might have to hammer out a different license. Because we might have to make a new iteration each time of the copy of the current software on our same server with secure firewalls between, and each subscription have their own SQL database. But that's all very worth it, getting there. But that's why I need to sell these $5 subscriptions for email, HIPAA compliant email. And then if you want your own website, because you're connecting the domain name to your HIPAA compliant email, so it's your personalized email and it's HIPAA compliant. So it's good for the law industry, which is what DocuPush Forms is for. And so Zapier is not HIPAA compliant. Tray.io is. We're going to add that to the stack. That's another $600 though. We're right at where I need to just start making sales, like a couple hundred subscribers for email is going to make all the difference in the world and get us over a couple of these programming milestones. So yeah, Solidity though in JavaScript, it's fun making these little tokens, putting them on Ethereum. I did $1 million flash loan. That was cool. It cost me $20. I didn't make any money. If you borrow it, you pay it back right away. I didn't set up anything for it to do. It's just cool to do. Feel the power of, for a split second, having $1 million. Felt like nothing at all.